Good afternoon, family and friends. Sergeant OCD here. Well, I was vigilant with stoves, and uh, I got the stoves to work, but I still didn't get a blue flame. So I'm going to save that blue flame for next year. Um, the best stove that I built was this one, where I got the right material, the fiber, carbon fiber felt, and then the stainless steel screen. I still didn't get a blue flame. So I'm going to put this one aside. We're going to leave this. I still got to find a top for this. But my last effort is this is 3/4 conduit, 3/4 inch conduit. So we're going to put it in there like that. And we're going to wrap carbon felt around this 1/2 inch conduit, put it in here. So my main problem is I'm not getting these stoves to heat up the alcohol, and I'm still using isopropyl. I am going to try some denatured next year, but I'm done with stoves. I got springtime stuff to do. Uh, so I think denatured, I mean, I can get that right off the shelf at Lowe's. So I'm not a big Home Depot fan. I've had some problems with them not honoring veterans. Um, Lowe's, you know, they do. So I'm just, that's my personal preference, and if that offends anybody, I apologize. But I had a woman actually yell at me at the local Home Depot because um, I asked her about a discount, and she started going off on me. If we gave every one of you veterans a discount, that would be a problem. Home Depot would go out of business. And I'm like, wow, are you seriously that anti-veteran? So I stopped going there. But, every once in a while I'll show back up at that one. And I, that lady still works there. And I'm like, I don't know how, when you're that mean to customers, that you can still have a job. But, I am very much pro-veteran, and I don't hide that. And I'm not wearing a Mission 22 hat today, but I do wear them all the time. That did bug out. So, anyway, I think one of my main problems with stoves is not the actual build. Um, I think it's the material. This carbon felt is not the same stuff that Robert Murray uses. And I'm going to have to see if I can find that over the summer at some of these either furnace or HVAC area companies. It's thicker. I'm pretty sure it is a lot thicker, and it's kind of woven together better. I mean, this stuff falls apart on me. But anyway, this was the last stove I wanted to build, and I've been waiting to buy a stick of 3/4 conduit. I am going to also try fingernail polish, which is acetone. So I'm going to go ahead and try a little bit of that first. I did make sure that this burned, and I have to get some JB Weld to put the to attach the 3/4 conduit. What I thought I did, and I don't believe I did it, is I thought I bought a bigger jar. All right, whatever, pint size, whatever, quart size. I thought I bought a bigger jar, but I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead, put the flammables away, and fire this puppy up. works. So hopefully got enough wick there. I might have to prime it, but methanol is what I need. That's what, you know, they use, and I think that burns hotter than denatured. I mean, I'm no scientist. I can't even do half the math stuff I used to. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to prime it with some alcohol. So I can buy a big gallon of denatured alcohol for like 20 bucks. So. Just let that thing burn. So, I mean, it was 70 degrees yesterday and 40 today. I went for a walk in the woods both days, so I got all cut up yesterday. Wishing I had long sleeves on. So that alcohol should heat up, or that acetone should heat up, and then cause a blue flame. So. And he also, Robert Murray also took this and extended it up to here and poked holes in it for an extra hot flame. Now, he did stick these under a terracotta pot, a big one, and he was like, whoa, feel the heat, feel the heat. So, I mean, it may be an option to throw a terracotta pot on there, but, you know, everybody says they don't work, but, you know, he got it to work, but he got it, you know, like I said, that's what I'm all about, proving things on YouTube. I think this acetone may not work. I might have to swap it out. That's why I marked mine. Yeah. So that's why I mark my jars. That's what they are. So warm. But yeah, acetone is fuel too, so. I'm trying to prime this one. Get that wick all wet. So I want to get this burning a little bit, you know, see if it works. You know, I just may not have the proper stuff to do this, and I'm okay with that. You know, at least I'm getting them to burn. I'm not getting them to burn as hot as I want, and I know that's primed, and I know that's going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and stick a mantle over that, and push this over here. Move this stuff over here. So, one of the things I found that are off the shelf, you could get 2 of these for 20 bucks. And you can actually hook it up to your propane. So in an emergency, and if this is wider, or you can make it wider, it'll actually sit on there like that. But mine didn't do that. So you could actually use propane to heat this up. And it's supposed to get really, really hot. This is another idea from Robert Murray. The other thing is it actually wedges pretty good into this, and this thing's been burning all night. Look at that. I tested this yesterday. So I've had just a little bit of paraffin in there, and that's funny. There's hardly any paraffin in there. So that's how you get all of those lit. Now, this particular one is $35, and then these are 2 for $25. But for a little bit of money, actually I put that in there and it put most of them out yesterday. Yeah, that's funny. It's been burning all night in my shop. Just very, very low. I think we get rid of this. Put that around it. And the top, like I said, this wedged right in there, you know. But I've got to scrap a lot of this heating stuff because, one, it's getting warmer. And then you've got a pretty big, pretty nice heater that you could burn paraffin in, or paraffin oil, or you can make your own biodiesel out of vegetable oil and paraffin, which is what I'm going to do. And it's 90% vegetable oil, and he uses used, but he filters it out. You could do that. You can watch him do that, but I'm probably going to use new. So this is it's already getting hot. It's another way to heat your house. I mean, not your whole house, but at least a room. It's already getting hot in here, but I got a fire going too. So that's what I wanted to show. You know, if this doesn't work out, yeah, it burned out. The other thing I saw at Walmart, I'm like, what? $8 for this? And you know, with everything that's going on with Russia and all other these other countries, you know, all the preppers, all the preppers and people are saying that we're heading for a nuclear war and everything. You might want to have one of these on hand, or 2 or 3. Like I said, they were $8, and then I had some paraffin oil that for my oil lamps, my hurricane lamps. It was old. It's probably 5 years old, and I just threw this on there. So it's a neat little lantern. You know, you can carry it around the house. It's safe. The fumes are safe. That's the problem with some of these. And you know, some of these, I don't know if they'll burn alcohol or what, but I know they burn paraffin or biodiesel. So with that said, that's all I have for you this week. I did finish up my blades, my knives, my homemade weapons. Didn't get as many views as I thought I would, so you know, I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. I don't think I'm being blocked by YouTube yet. I mean, I have less than 200 subscribers, so people are just not interested in making weapons. They'd rather, you know, do whatever, and that's fine, you know. But for $20, you can make a weapon that is more scary than anything. And I actually took one of them out into the woods today, and it's awesome for cutting, you know, cutting the sticker bushes, the raspberry bushes, the thorn bushes, the roses, just cutting them out of your way. Because I got cut up pretty bad yesterday. So anyway, for about $70, this is an awesome indoor heater. The problem is the smell, and if somebody like my wife is sensitive to smell, you're going to have to change the fuel on it. But it works. So this is all I have for you today. God bless you. Take care, and I'll catch you on the flip side.